Howdy, my name is Oatmealint, and this is our Let's Play of EU4 as Ireland, or as the Irish people, I should say, because we are evacuating Ireland and traveling across the sea to the New World. We have started coring this province, which means that we can cancel our fleet basing rights, which we're paying 1.6 a month for. We can cancel our fleet basing rights with the Castile because all you have to do is hold it until you've started the coring process. You don't actually have to core it. It just has to be coring. So I'm gonna let a day pass. Okay. And then I'm gonna cancel the fleet basing rights. And you'll see that, oh, they would still give us fleet basing rights back. Wow, so I didn't need fleet basing rights that entire time that I was holding this province. I didn't need it until the day that I needed to core, and then I could have gotten rid of it the day after. The reason that I thought that I was going to need it that entire time is that if the moment that they make a colony, they stop allowing you fleet basing rights. Let's see if we can see it in Portugal. Yeah, see, minus 1,000. Portugal is a colonial power. They have colonies. This was at one point a colony of Spain, but if Spain gets any other colonies, then they will not allow us to do that anymore. So the plan is to make a colony on St. Luca, use that as a point, because St. Luca is quite profitable, as you can see, and you don't need a lot of troops there, probably just one troop there. Yeah, speaking of, I'm going to go pick up a troop to go put in St. Luca. And I need to get to like St. Luca or Trinidad, although not Trinidad, you need more than one troop for that. Maybe, I don't know what that island is. If worst comes to worst, I can pick up one of this province, I guess. I don't really want to pick up any provinces in Brazil though, because Spain is going to come in and take all of Brazil, and I'm fine with that. Because I just want North America. I want the real prize of the colonial war or colonial grab or whatever you want to call it is the Caribbean. And in order to get the Caribbean, you have to have a North American capital. If you have your capital in South America, you don't get the Caribbean. They are colonies, not full taxable. They're not fully taxable. So that's just the way it works. Kind of sucks, but that is the way it works. So we have an advisor because we are the papal controller somehow by a lot. We have access to a lot of advisors. One of them is the colonial range extender. So the moment that we get to 400 of this and colonial range extender, we will be able to have a very long colonial range, maybe even long enough to go from here to the Caribbean, bypassing any provinces on South America, which would be nice, because like I said, I really don't want to border with Spain for a long time. Spain is going to be my ally. Drats. Okay, so they poached our cardinal to be. Wow. These guys have lost a lot of troop strength. Might need to stop them running around for a while. You don't get nearly as much manpower when you don't get nearly as much troop regeneration when you are on this like native soil or whatever. So it's a distance from Munster. That's not realistic. I need the distance from this point. I'm gonna let them heal for a few months. They will still heal, just rather slowly. Let's see. We want to keep up our relationship with the Castile. Go ahead and improve relations. We want to keep up relations with France. We also want to keep up our relations with England. We don't care about Scotland, but we want to... Now, there is another path, the through Norway path. The problem is that you can't make a royal marriage with Norway because they're under a personal union, which means it's unlikely that you'll get enough to get fleet-basing rights for them. And even if you do, it's quite a ways between Norway and Greenland. And even if you get that, you still don't get the real prize, which is the Caribbean. Oh, right. What was I thinking? Okay, so we can now, in just a few seconds, we can see how far away this is. Okay, so say look at it's 370. This is 258. Here is close enough that if we bumped up by... Because the advisor will do 20%. Yeah, so no matter what we do, we can't get to St. Luca without taking a province over here. The advisor is 20%. Let's see. 20%. And our base is... What we have right now, which is 160. So 20% of 160 divided by 5 is 32. So, okay, and the idea is 50%. So 160, 70% of 160, so 16 times 7 is 112. So we could be 302 away. This is more than 302 right here. So even if we had them both, we're gonna have to take a province over here. I guess we go for this province. How many months is it going to be? So 5. So it's going to be 8 months until we get the idea. Or we can pay for the advisor. Basically, we would be buying this advisor for 8 months sooner to have a colony over here. This is the closest. like, you can see that the world is not perfectly shaped, because this is closer to Cape Verde than this is to Cape Verde. Which means that Cape Verde is actually south of where it looks. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pay the Aztecs for fleet basing rights. I don't want to have a border with Spain. So let's go off and meet the Aztecs. Maybe these guys can do it faster. The last joust. No, thank you. Oh, wow. The Aztecs do not control this. Okay, he needs to come home, otherwise they'll die. I'll meet whoever this is. This must be the Maya. Yeah, the Maya still exist, and the Zapotecs still exist. First time for everything. They have no shipbuilding capacity, so they cannot give it to us. Okay. Well, we got the idea now, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. Our colonial range is 240, so we can't take that one anyway. We can buy the advisor and take this one. I want my capital to be like right here, somewhere in North America for sure, which is like right here. We can't take this without that advisor. The advisor is going to cost us a bunch of gold. I guess we'll take this, and what we're hoping for is kind of odd, I guess. So, I'm gonna go drop off a troop there. We're hoping to get gold. There's always a gold somewhere in the Brazil trade route. I think there's like always a gold. You just don't know where it is ahead of time. And if we get the gold producing province, then we're in luck. We have a gold producing province, and our money problems are less severe. If we don't get the gold, then something weird is going on up there. That's fine. We're not going to take them over for a long time anyway. They'll sort out their own weirdness eventually. What was our mission that we... Yeah, took that mission and then never did it. Was never planning on doing it. I'm going to let these guys... Oh, I might as well go over here and improve relations anyway. Maybe get military access, something. This is really good. Colonial enthusiasm. Very good. I mean, as you'll see, we cannot afford, we cannot afford our colony at all. Oh, balls. I was just about to put the points in. Austria is making a run for it. One more month before the guy dies. One more month. Okay. Can't forget, because if Austria takes it back, I mean, one of these guys could die at any time. I want to stay Papal Controller because I want the, I have 2 military leaders right now. And or controller, and I'm using that to, yeah, see now we're negative by quite a bit. Okay, so I have to cog, bark, cog, bark. I have to protect the trade in Brazil because otherwise I need to put the cog out there. Otherwise we'll get pirates. And I'll never be able to beat the pirates. So now my 2 allies being Spain and France, gotta regularly check on them, make sure they're still happy. Ooh, France actually landed. Have not seen that before. Straight up landed. Okay. Okay, so we have to make this decision. This is a really tempting one. If it scales outside of just this, it's very tempting because that'll just make us more profitable. But see, it doesn't... See, in these 2 options it said, selecting this option means that you'll treat them ruthlessly from now on. It'll increase the frequency of their raids, but also allow your colony to grow faster. But this, I think, is what we want, because that'll change the base tax in everything. Whenever we assimilate natives, it'll change base tax into perpetuity on all of the things that we do. So I think that that's the right decision for us. I think it's almost always the right decision, but I think it's pretty clearly the right decision for us. So because they don't have any techs here, they can't build ships. I think I'm still gonna just let these guys heal for a while. So like you can see, almost all of these are 6 base tax, and almost none of them have that high of ferocity or aggression. And then there's all of Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica. Then I'm gonna go heal because gotta do it. I thought I told him to protect trade. Oh, he is. I keep forgetting. So we can pick up this tech, but it doesn't do anything for us. I'm just gonna wait until we have more neighborhood bonus. Ugh, and it happened. It happened. I forgot, so I lost my cardinal. No! I lost all those points because I forgot to put it in at the right time. Well, you gotta remember, every five, you've gotta put it in. I wish there were a button just auto put every point in. That button would be pretty nice. The reason I don't want to get access from them is I already have my cap on this, on diplomatic relations, so. I'm gonna go ahead and improve relations over here. Now they won't give me fleet basing rights. Yeah. Wasn't too far off on the timing. I don't know where their colony is. Maybe they just woke up one day and decided that they were going to be a colonial power. They don't actually have a colony somewhere. Seems unlikely. It seems like it's going to be a triggered event. I just don't see it yet, but could be down here. Oh, this guy really sucks. So now I have to invest in a new gun, in a new one. I'm gonna save up a lot before I do that. I feel bad about that cardinal. Being the controller has been pretty nice to me. Okay, I think that they're at full enough health to go meet the Incas now. Go ahead and turn up the speed a bit. I'm waiting for them to get that one tech. No, they still don't have it. This happens sometimes when you have a lot of bishops. You can just get random stability. That's quite nice. Ah, hello Aztecs. You do not have fleet basing either. Hello Inca, do you have fleet basing? No. Do you have a lot of gold? I think they fixed that. I don't think anybody holds gold anymore. Yeah, nobody does. Tobacco. Tobacco's not bad. It's not what I was hoping for, but it's not bad. Oh, it has a really low price right now. Ah, now it has a high price. Which is much more what I expected. Tobacco. Yeah, Scotland's still trying to do stuff with me, not realizing that I have... Oh wow, England is friendly. Friendly! Never seen that. Don't know why that. That's fine, actually. Eventually I'll want a relationship with England. Once Castile or Spain becomes my main enemy, but Scotland I will never want to be friends with. Scotland I'm pretending I do not know. So this is making quite a bit, just not really enough to pay for itself. So our truce with these guys is over. Let's actually check in the ledger to see how much money they have. Only 20. Not enough to work to go into war with them. Not enough to work at going to war with them for 20. Okay. Not happy about that. Definitely gonna go make that air into a... Wow, 6 shot. Rock the world. He's pretty strong. Gonna go ahead and pick up this cardinal next month. Yeah, okay. Oh, Poland did it, that's fine. And see, now the loans start. And they're not gonna stop. Because... Okay. I can actually deal with this. Remember the exploit that I told you guys about? Which is that these rebels won't spawn until I click the button. So... until I click that button, they don't exist. Which means that I can unify these, give them that 6 shock leader, wait a month for them to recover, then press. Okay. It didn't damage the colony in any way. I was freaking out, but no need to freak out. And now Austria beat them back. Oh my gosh, look at all the countries that tried to buy that guy. I don't know if I want to get in. I don't know if I want to get into that mess. I think this is less of a mess. This is less of a more of an I can do and less of a mess. Okay, I'm gonna let them sit here and recover. Oh, for real? That is so blarg. We just lost 2 kings like right in a row, and the one that we ended up with is pretty trash. Oh my. When they took that over, they booted our colonist, and they never gave him back. Been warned by England. They're not friendly with us anymore. Nope. They're now hostile. Okay. That's the England I was used to. It's like, where is that England? The England that would rather bite my face off than look at it. The England that is like forcing me from Ireland, basically. Okay. Oh, colonize. No, I don't know about that. No. Like that might sound good. That's a great province, 5, whatever, but it's the wrong direction. I don't know. I don't have enough money to be doing. I don't have enough money to be doing colonies that aren't like really necessary for my whole progress. I guess they want us to declare on them. That's not happening. Screw you, England. Screw you. Act all friendly for a long time, and then all of a sudden you're like super mean. That's England for you. So they're like, oh, you're we're actually gonna core this before we send another colonist. As you can see, we don't have the money to be sending out colonists. It's just, we don't have the money for that, so... what was I gonna do? Oh, merchant, that's right. We can direct trade up this way, but that doesn't really do anything. It's being properly directed. I think our better bet is maybe to collect trade from here. And you naturally collect trade from... No, we don't have enough power on the Mauritanian coast. Why does Portugal have that much power on the Mauritanian coast? I don't even know. Because it's Portugal, I guess. I mean, this would be nice, but we have enough money, maybe, for one more colony before we, bankrupt, so... I wanna put it in the right spot. Okay. Let's take a longbow. One of our precious longbowmen. Why are my 2 barks there? One of the barks needs to be over here, and one of the cogs needs to be over here. Okay, so how far away is this? I can send. So I'm definitely gonna go to St. Luca. Wait, can I go here? No. Can I go here? No. Here? No. Well, I can go to St. Luca. I'm gonna go to St. Luca. It's very profitable. It tends to make nice stuff, and if worst comes to worst, I can always make it my capital instead of here, which I'd rather be my capital, or here. I'd rather these be my capital because then I can be contiguous with Brazil and still get like the Inca. If I like take over all the Inca, I can still make my way down there and have that be the rules for if it's considered in your geographical if it's considered for trade instead of and if it's considered for tax instead of tariff is either it's on the same continent as you and the border here for the continent is right here, or if you're land contiguous. So because you'd be land contiguous, if my capital were here, for example, I would take everything that's in North America as well as everything that's in South America, assuming that I also controlled like Panama and down into this region. And St. Luca must be at like the very edge of my trade range. It's like Caracas is outside of my trade range. So this is definitely the right place to send the colonist. I can only really afford to move my capital once. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. 3-field rotation isn't bad. And I think that you get, formalized something and something. Colonized St. Luca is actually a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Send my colonist. Go ahead and buy this. I'm gonna send 1 troop on a cog over to St. Luca. Now the colonist will get here before this ship dies, so I'm just gonna leave him here. $333 isn't bad. It's better than I've been getting recently. What is Lüneburg? I actively don't want a royal marriage with them. Because it'll count as a thing, and 333 isn't bad. Weak claim is bad, but she's a cute girl. I got a weakness for cute girls. And we definitely want this. Anything to make our colonies go faster, because they're so expensive. It's like 300 gold per colony or something ridiculous. So what else do we have? Maintain the shipping routes. Okay, but we already have colonial enthusiasm for this year, so we wouldn't really do that right now. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and put a lot into this one. We're making a lot of colonists per year. It's just, boy, is it pricey. Boy, is it very pricey. So every time you see that little icon, you need to come in here and click it. It's kind of annoying. Hopefully they will patch it or fix it in some way. Trying to make like 30-ish minute videos because it's a lot easier for me to upload. So I'm gonna break it right here. I'll be right back, and you can be back whenever you join me. The plan is to get St. Luca, come over here and get this province. I don't really know. Probably this one. Yeah, probably this one. It's not a good province, but it's a good capital. And then we take as much as we can out of this very rich land, and immediately upon coring this province, it's going to be beneficial for us to sell this province to another Irish and move our capital. It costs 200 administrative power, so we need to make sure to have that much saved up. But once we do that, our income should skyrocket because we should have good income off of St. Luca already, and then we'll have the income off of this, and that should just be more than we have over in Ireland. See you in just a little bit.